Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Hbar family. Appreciate you guys as always. Let's take a look at, what's happening with the price right now, and of course what we could be expecting as we are starting off a brand new week. Speaking about starting off a brand new week, you're actually starting to see the market really feel love right now. Over the course of the last 24 hours, or coming out of the weekend, you are seeing, quite a bit of green across the board, which is amazing to see. Things that obviously we want to see happening. A lot of coins up right now. Hbar up about 4.7% over the course of the last 24 hours, with the price currently sitting at 24.8 cents. If we were to round it up, almost at 25 cents. Also up about 4% in Bitcoin compared. Now, if you're looking at the valuation, 10.5 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about 400 million. So in terms of the 24-hour trading volume, it's still quite low, in a grand scheme of things. Obviously, if we're comparing to what we saw in the month of July, we were looking at about $1 billion plus in terms of trading volume, but that is something, we need to factor in when we are analyzing. But very, very nice day, today for the broader market. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So as far as the index is concerned, you can see it is pulling down since our last update. Obviously, we went up to the likes of 62.64% just yesterday, but since then you can see we have been in this downwards trajectory, which is amazing to see. Exactly what you want to see happening, but still we need to go lower, specifically below the 61.83%. If you want to know why, that is of course our May low. Here, let me just share our daily time frame with you guys so you can really understand what I'm referring to. So you can see this for yourself. This was our May low, and we need to be below this range at all cost, in my opinion. But so far so good. I like what I'm seeing here as far as the dominance is concerned, but BTC has been pushing towards the upside, having a little bit of a hard time, with this specific resistance. But I want you guys to understand what resistance this is. It's the 115,000 level, which we actually got supported by quite some time over the course of the last, 1 month. And of course, breaking below it, we retested the 112, something obviously we've discussed on the channel. But as the price of BTC is pushing back towards the upside, you're finding that exact same resistance coming in the way. So again, as to be expected, and another confirmation that this was a major support, and now obviously resistance. So if we're able to get back above this range, I think we could start pushing up to the 117,000. But so far so good for BTC, that Bitcoin is pushing towards the upside, index is pulling down, exactly what you want to see happening. But as far as Hbar's price is concerned, as of yet, we're still within the 61.8, and we have yet to retest our major key resistance, of course, around the 27 cents price point. If you want to put this into perspective, we're only about 9% away for us to retest that key resistance, and I'm very, very confident that if the price of BTC is able to push out of this resistance, I am expecting the index to fall lower, which I think would cause the likes of Hbar along with other coins to start pushing up to their monthly highs, which of course was last month. So I like what I'm seeing here. Nice setup here. It's reacting nicely, but of course at the same time we don't really want to be ignoring the major resistance that's coming in our way. But so far so good. Really, really liking the way things are holding. From our low just yesterday, just 2 days back at around the 22.8 cents. If you picked up Hbar around that price point, you're up about 9% already. So nice moves here. Still in this upward trajectory, still have not invalidated this upwards trend. The target right now is around the 27 cents key resistance. If that's able to break out, I really do believe we could start pushing up to the yearly high. So keep a very close eye on BTC, and we'll take it from there. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's update. Of course, analyze what's happening. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that red subscribe button, and also follow me on X. Of course, link in the description box below. Love you all. See you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.